Good morning and happy Sunday, everyone. I don't want this to be a downer this morning, but I did want to share some of my thoughts. And usually I'll either post and it's too long when I try to share my thoughts, or it's too long to read, or if I do a video, I just start, I'm get off topic some, and it's kind of random words put together. So it's not as cohesive as when I write. So I wanted to make this a short video where everyone could watch it. It'll take just a few minutes of your time to listen to this. But I thought it was important to talk about it this morning. It's on my mind when I woke up this morning. So I wrote this out. I'm just going to read it as a reminder. If you disagree with it, I am more than open to discuss it. I hope people will want to discuss it, especially if they have a different viewpoint than me. I love that, but not on my Facebook page. I don't allow social media arguing, because even if you don't mean to, it happens because everyone's coming in with their own opinions, and social media is not the place to do it. Talking is the place to do it, or one-on-one chatting is fine, but not on social media in front of everyone where everyone has different opinions. It turns into a big mess. I don't want that on my page. So I'm not scared of arguing, not scared of debating, not scared of having an open space where it's okay to express your opinion. I love that. I love different points, but different points of view. I would be kind of a hypocrite if I didn't. So the first thing I want to say is there's a lot going on in our world right now, but this one topic has been sticking out in my mind for the last couple of days, and I want to talk about just a little bit. And I want to stress how important it is to contribute or continue our path toward equity and inclusion for all people. When we fail to teach our young people this core value, they're not truly educated. They do not take into account what others that have a different perspective from them are thinking, or where they're coming from. With some states beginning to ban books and whitewashing, because that's what it is, whitewashing our history, we're doomed to repeat it. Only by understanding other cultures and issues of equality can we go forward together in a stronger way. Please pay attention to what some governors are stating right now and doing right now. It's so important to our future. Just to mention a little history in this, the United States and its allies made citizens of Germany actually walk through the concentration camps after World War II. We did this so that they would understand what happened and what their government was doing to them, and to know about the horror of it all. We wanted them to face that. While we knew to do this, we have not taken our own advice about this and been truthful about our own history and not talked about it openly. And that includes slavery and Jim Crow laws and even some racial, institutional racism now and outward racism now. We've turned a blind eye to it. And I think that we must talk about it openly. We must teach our children about what happened in our past, and we must have books and classes about it. It isn't about white guilt or blame. It's about learning from our past and making a better future for everyone, not just for one group. The next step after acknowledging our past is to work hard to make sure that we have equality and equity for all going forward, and have respect for all cultures. This doesn't mean that it doesn't weaken our country. It actually strengthens our country. I will add that it's not enough just to be against discrimination. We must proactively speak out. Silence means that you're going along with it. Speaking out means that you are against it and you're not scared to take a stand. If we do this, if we don't do this, our political leaders will continue to divide us. So stand up for what's right and vote for those that will represent every American, not just some, not those just in your culture or in your race, but for all Americans. We're a great country, but every country has a past, and some things in that past are just so horrible that we, would like to just forget it ever happened. That doesn't make us a bad country, but we want to work to overcome that. We must actively work together to never repeat it again and to move forward with inclusivity toward all. We can't ignore it and pretend it didn't exist and doesn't exist. In order to have a great country, we must teach our children and young adults about that history. And about what we can do now to move forward as a country of culturally diverse people. This includes diversity, equity, and inclusion. I love you all, and this includes all colors, cultures, genders, orientations, for it is all of us together that make a great country to going forward. There's a quote by Mahatma Gandhi, if I can find it real quick, that I really think applies here. I was not prepared to give this quote, but I know I've got it somewhere. There it is. It's our ability to reach unity in diversity will be the beauty and the test of our civilization. And I totally agree with that. So let's all come together. Let's try to appreciate different cultures. Let's love one another. Let's move forward together. Let's not allow our political leaders to divide us. This is me talking. I didn't write this down. Don't allow political leaders to divide us. Stick together, stay together, and we can overcome this. And as far as not teaching African American studies in a state or banning some books because it makes white children feel uncomfortable, I'm one of those white children. I don't feel uncomfortable reading those things. I want to know what happened, what's happening now, how it affects other people. I just think that's being a good human being, no matter what your religion is. It doesn't matter. It matters about how we treat others. So that's my good morning on this Sunday, to stand up and speak up. Don't let people get by with saying racist things, doing racist things, and pay attention to the overall system and what systemic racism is, because you'll be surprised. So thanks so much. I love you all. I'm going to stop there. I know it's already gone longer than I thought. It always goes longer than I think. Anyway, I love you all. I hope you all have a wonderful day. It's a beautiful Sunday. Thanks.